rained pretty heavy last night, so we started off this morning with a lot of the earth around the front of the old oven, outer kind of rim of stones all held together with an earth mortar. But as you get in, it's underneath the concrete slab that's in there for the base fire. It's all loose, it's not mortared in, so that's going to come out really easy. But this afternoon, plan was to kind of dig out just a load of the earth that just run down into this path. This is probably the lowest it's ever been. Obviously you can see this black pipe. This one is one we found when we were doing a bit in the bathroom. No idea what it does. No water runs out of it, whether it rains, whether it's dry, whether there's any water running. Nothing runs out of it, so we don't really know what it's for. It's kind of open-ended on the other side of this wall. Not really sure what it does. The idea eventually here is to more gradual slope to come down. I'm not sure if it's really that visible on camera how steep this is. It's really steep, especially as you go down the hill, which is why we were rolling with a flat tire on the wheelbarrow. But yeah, the idea is to put a path, and that's what we kept a lot of those the refractory bricks, or the fire bricks, from creating the dome. We didn't keep them all, because a lot of them went down to the forest. But we've kept a good chunk of them. But we'll be able to do some form of path with them at some point, but that's not going to be until all of this is clear. Not 100% sure what the idea is for this section once we get rid of the oven, and once we kind of what we're going to do here and where we put this path. One thing that we are definitely going to be doing is getting rid of this wall. This wall here we will get rid of. It's not really doing a lot. Presumably it was there to hold some of the level here because it's a little bit lower, and then it's terraced lower again to get into the garden. But we will get rid of this. We've now got a lot of stone here. This stone is going to be used to build the outdoor kitchen, which we're going to do out of stone. I think it basically means we won't need to buy any, because we can use all of this. Because there's not just this, there is more around the other side that we've been storing there as well. So that's really good, because it means we don't have to buy, saves money. Also means we haven't got transport costs for getting new stone, and we get to reuse stuff that's already here. So this actually turned into a bit of a longer job than we'd imagined. I think in our heads it was much smaller. We remembered this being much smaller as a structure than what was there. Than just the sheer amount of material that's come out of it has been just a lot more than we thought. So it's not necessarily more difficult or like harder work. It's just more of it. So it's just taking a lot longer. There's a couple of reasons why we started with this next on our kind of list of things we want to get done. One of the main reasons is we need to run the flue for the log burner, which we haven't done yet. This needed to come out of the way for us to be able to do that. And once this is done, we'll be able to get in the forest and start clearing that.
our last big one.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Christ, that's massive. You got him?
Muito strong. I need to learn how to say strong in Portuguese. It's not so much the weight as the shape.
So we've pretty much got most of the stone out. Amy dug out the last few big ones into this wall that's not rendered, which is the bathroom. We've dug down basically to the same level that we got to when we dug out for the stones around the side and front of the bathroom, which is just slightly below the concrete slab that is for the building. Here is absolutely fine because the building under here goes down way more, and we're not digging down anywhere near that, so this side's absolutely fine. We've stopped digging down now, so we're just going to kind of clear in, and the plan is to sort of slope upwards from that wall up to the edge of the bathroom, or up to the kind of stone border level we put round. We're probably going to leave this open for now because we're going to need to render this wall, and then we'll be able to do the same and backfill with stones, like we did for the front and the side. Currently it looks a lot worse.
It looks worse.
It looks terrible. There's just holes and earth and stones everywhere, but
at some point it will look...
It will eventually hopefully look better.
At least if inside the house looks better and inside the bathroom looks better, because there's not trapped water in different places.
Madness.
Yeah.
For sure this looks way worse now. Like this section looks a lot worse. But we're going to leave it dry out because there has been a lot of water. You can kind of see the water in this corner just seeped in. So we're going to leave it dry out for probably quite a few months. We're going to leave it.
My bricklaying skills look somewhat more terrible from the outside than they do from the inside. But I didn't think about being able to see it on the outside.
Oh yeah, that's not attached. That's good. Hit him. Broke a wall.
I did suddenly panic.
There we go. That's it. Pull him over. Hey. There we go.
Got it.
There you go. Yeah.
Success.
This is done for tonight. The wind's picked up quite a lot. The weather's been good. We've allowed us to get a good amount of work done. We moved all of that earth and stone all by hand. That area is now clear. We've got rid of the oven. It's fully down, so that wall's bare, which we're going to need to go back and render at some point. Same as the corner section of the bathroom, but we're going to leave it dry out for a while first. We've dug out and kind of sloped off that section now as well, up to that kind of random black pipe. We're not really sure what we're going to do with that bit, like what's actually going to go there.
Lots of ideas.
A couple of options. It might be water storage, it might be a veg bed, there might be some form of kind of patio seating area.
There might be fruit trees.
So many options. We're probably not going to finish that section until we've done the outdoor kitchen, so we're kind of going to work from in there and outwards, so that if we do this front section, we're not traipsing stuff through to do that, because that's going to be quite a big job. With a lot of digging, a lot more moving earth, and a lot more construction in there.
It looks worse and then it'll look better.
Yeah, it did look a lot worse for a while. It now looks marginally better, but still not good, but it'll get there. Not sure what the plan is for tomorrow. The local market is on, a once a month market, so we'll be going there. We need to get a bunch of tools to start work.
the forest.
Yeah, we need to start work on the forest. The path in there needs some work finishing off as well, but we'll do that, and then we'll manage to actually get in there and start clearing out through the forest.
Maybe put a hole in the chimney.
Maybe.
Get fire going.